video that I'm uploading on YouTube. I'm just, as you know, I'm just a new trader trying to pass my funded account challenge. I won't say that I'm new because I've been doing trading for like it's a year now, because I've been learning, studying market transition, stuff like that. So so now this is my FundedNext account that I purchased last week on Friday. So this is how I'm looking like. So if you look at this, is the account that I purchased. It was a $5,000 account, but now I'm just 2% down. So if you go in and see what's really happening over here is that this was Friday, Saturday, and then this was Sunday. So I had to wait for these days to pass. So this was the day Monday that I made my first profits, which were this. So you see this gray line. So this is the line that shows your previous performance. So as you can see here that I had made something like $52. So how did this come? So when I take you back to my trading view, if I take you a step back to my trading view, this is what really happened in the market. This was Monday, remember? So this is what really happened. So now look at this now. So where's the trade? So this is the trade. This is the trade that I took. This is the trade that I took. So my target for this trade was to reach this level of what? Of 2% return. So my target was over there. My target was over there. But now look, it probably reached there, but just because I was impatient, because my strategy really works, but just because the way I do stuff is like something scary, sometimes I don't follow my rules, but I had to get out immediately. Because so why did I break at 1% return at this trade? So now look, so I entered at this zone over here. So this was my confirmation zone for entries. So I waited for price to reach this point. So price boom, price shoot up to the upside. So now see something over here. So I remember very well that I saw price almost like it was something like $3 to hit TP, but I had to wait. I held this trade, man. I really don't know what really happened to me at this time, but I was almost hitting TP, but just something like just maybe something like 0.9 to reach TP, but I really don't know what really happened to me. So and again price dropped to the downside, man. I was like, I'll wait for this price. So still price played around this area. So I started because this was the New York, this was the London session, so there was no volatility, because as you know, Euro USD really consolidates too much. So I waited for price. So price reached somewhere at this point over here. So I was really scared. So I was like, let me get out of this trade. At the point when I went out, price went and then it hit my target. I was like, wow, God, what's this that you brought up to me? So this is how this trade went like. So that's why I broke it at exactly one return, at 1% return. It was around this area. So that was the area where I went out of this trade. So still at the same day, something came up to be like an opportunity. So something really came up into my head. It was something like an opportunity for me to maybe take another trade. So this is the trade, the other trade, this one over here. That's the trade. That's the trade that I took. So now look. So when I entered the market, price trailed to the downside. It bleached this level that I drew at the 30 minutes time frame. And again, price tried to shoot up to my direction, but unfortunately, because it was night and really I didn't follow my rules here, so I learned a lesson, a very big lesson, that if price really does this, you will have to what? I mean, if you have rules, you will have to follow them. It's like a football match. If there were no rules, how would it be like? So I didn't follow the rules, so I was given a penalty. So this was the penalty for me not following my rules. So I lost all the the profits that I made at this point over here. Because remember me, as I told you, that I always go for a 2% return. That's my target as per now. But I'll go on increasing slowly. I risk 1 to get 2. So this is how the thing was like. So hold on. So this took me out. So this was the penalty. So the profits that I made here were taken back. So I really didn't mind, because that was my profits that I made. So I was back to what? So when I go back here to my platform, so I went back flat. So I was okay. I was something like above, though okay, may I call this flat, because I was back to my my initial balance, though I was left with something like $23 in profits. So today Tuesday came. So I took 2 trades today. I took two trades because that's how my rules be like. That's how my rules sounds like. So if there's an opportunity, the maximum you can risk is 2%. Or if, let me say, if it's a Monday, you can take 1%. You did so. So today came. So this pair was USD JPY. I remember very well. So if I go back here, so this is this is my USD JPY chart. This is the chart over here. So did this trade come to be like the way it is now? So now look at this. So how did I come up with this type of trade? So when I go to my daily time frame, this is what I saw in my daily time frame. So if you look over here, over there, so if you look really close at this levels over here, so this was like this was Wednesday last week. So Wednesday created the highest high in this trend, meaning that this high had to be bleached because we were experiencing an uptrend, right? So, and then this week came in. So this week opened from this level over here, and then it bleached this high at 12.072. Oh, sorry. It bleached this level over 153.170. So it bleached. This was Monday yesterday. So, and then price. So I had to wait to see how this candle plays out. So I had to wait. So I had to wait for today, which is Tuesday 29th. So I had to wait for today. So this is what happened today. So when I saw that this candle had closed up, this was around this was yesterday at 12 when the market had closed. So I had to wait for this candle to close. So this candle closed above this level. But remember, this is a very, very crucial level in the weekly time frame. It is very important because see, 1, 2, 3, 3 candles close below this line, meaning that I had to wait for price to come and react towards this other line, this horizontal line that I drew over there. So I had to drop down to my smaller time frames for more confirmations, just to see how things play out. So then I had to wait till So this was yesterday Monday. So price came it dropped, it reached my very initial point of interest, which was yesterday. So, and again price closed below, so I had to draw a level over here. So this level was broken over here. So price came and broke this level over here. Still price created levels over there, then they were broken. So price went up, went above, and then price came back to my initial, which was today. So I had to wait for today, which is Tuesday. Tuesday opened up from this level over here, this level over here, this candle. So I had to wait for price to reach this very point for me to take my trades with it. So at this point I had two options for me to take this trade. So I knew that if price has reached this point over here, so what I had to do was like simple. I had to wait. So by the way, I think this was night, so I had to wait for the London session to kick in. So I had to wait for today. So this is the smaller time frame. This is what I saw in the smaller time frame. This is what I saw in the smaller time frame. So this was this is when the Wanji. So guys, I'm sorry for the interruption, but I'm back. So I used this time frame to confirm whether it's really happening. So this is the point where the London session kicked in. So I had to wait for price to come again and reach at this point over here to test this level over here. So after me knowing that price had reached that level over there, so I had to drop lower. I dropped lower to the smaller time frame for my entries, because these are my levels that I usually take my entries from. So this is how price played out when it reached at this level over here. So now look at this now. So as you know, I really knew that price will reach at this point, but as you know, there's something that we call consistency in profits making, consistency in trading. So I had to wait for price. So I knew that price will reach this level over here after price coming at this very zone. So after price coming at this zone, remember, I always tell myself that below this level, there is always something that we call a stop loss hunt. It's something of, let me say, something like 10 pips stop loss hunt. If I'm to count, something of, that's the thing. Something like 10 pips stop loss hunt. So I really didn't put that in mind. It had to be something like 15 pips in stop loss. So, but I didn't really consider that. So after me knowing that price now is at this level, so I had to put a buy limit. So at this price over here. So when price came, because price was somewhere at around this point. So when price came, price activated my my order. Price continued to the downside. So here, I think here was something like news release, because this is where really volatility kicks in at the beginning of the session. So remember that money is coming in. A lot of money is coming, is being brought into the market. So remember that this is obvious, by the way, but just because I didn't consider it, I was just scared, maybe missing out. How will it be like when price maybe fails to trigger my order? So when price reached at this point, price came, then price hunt me down. But what I had to do was easy. I had two options over here. I would extend my stop loss to something like 15 pips, because you did, or something like that, to extend my entry at somewhere at this level over here. But just because I didn't follow that, I'd forgotten that. I really don't know that. Now that's a lesson now to me. that forgetting is really bad, so I didn't follow the rules. So this is another penalty. So price came, as you know that me, I usually talk at, I risk want to make 2% always. That's the thing. That's how I do my stuff. So price came, price triggered my TP, but it already stopped me out. So I could really go for profits like something like a 4 return, because that was really possible, because I knew that price will do that. I could really do that because I risked 2% to make 4%. So meaning that I was going to make something like 5% or 6% at this thing over here. But just because we have what we call consistency, there are levels of consistency. So you have to first know your win rate before you do anything, because that's the most important thing in trading, guys. So that's how this loss came up. And this is how I'm looking like. This is how I'm looking like. This is my win rate. Yet my win rate is 20%. It's something like that. My loss rate is bigger than my win rate. Profit factor, best trade, average ratio. So I think now you see my ratio is, because I used to break at 1% return. This is a 1-to-1, a 1-to-1. I risk 1 to get 1, as I told you earlier in the video. So this is the amount of lots that I've used. This is step trading, and the number of trades, just two in number. I mean the five in number. I've forgotten that. So these are the trades that I took. So this was just this was just testing to see how whether my account really works. So I don't consider that. So I mean that I have 4 trades over here. So this was a win, loss. But I'm just 2% down. So I'll wait for tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm having really tomorrow there's really CPI, and I will take that opportunity to trade to see whether I can grow my account to bigger. So thanks guys for watching. Yeah, this is your boy Elvis. Elvis trader, Elvis the trader, Elvis trades. It is what it is, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll be documenting everything about my FundedNext challenge, whether I pass it, but I will have to pass it because risk management is key in everything that we do. So yeah, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscription button, the like button, so that at least next time you don't miss out on my episode 2 of my challenge.